Can you guess what causes the most human deaths? Let's find out in today's High or Low quiz. Welcome back to the Quiz Engineers, everyone. For example, is Ebola responsible for more human deaths each year than monkeypox? The answer is yes, it's higher. Ebola, believed to originate from bats, has a high fatality rate and spreads through direct contact with infected bodily fluids, including after death, making it highly contagious. For question 2, which one is higher, mad cow disease or Ebola? The answer is lower. Mad cow disease is caused by prions that damage the brain and can be transmitted to humans through contaminated beef. Symptoms include depression, anxiety, poor coordination, and muscle stiffness. Up next, we have Ebola vs natural disasters. Natural disasters is higher. Out of all the natural disasters, floods are the most common globally. The worst natural disaster in history was the China floods in 1931, killing 1 to 4 million people. Up next, natural disasters vs measles. Measles slightly edges this one. Measles is extremely contagious and can remain airborne for up to 2 hours. Its symptoms include high fever, cough, and a red blotchy rash. For question 5, we have measles vs fire. Well done, fire is higher. Globally, fires are one of the top causes of accidental deaths, with a significant number of fatalities occurring in low and middle income countries due to inadequate fire safety measures. And if you've been enjoying the video, then please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. For question 6, hepatitis is lower. Hepatitis includes several viruses affecting the liver. Hepatitis A is commonly transmitted through contaminated food and water, and B is transmitted through sexual activities with an infected person. Up next, we have fire vs poisonings. Once again, fire is higher. The most common poisoning methods today include drug overdoses, carbon monoxide exposure, foodborne illnesses, accidental ingestion of household chemicals, and environmental contaminants like heavy metals. Here's a tough one, how about fire versus schizophrenia? The answer is lower. Schizophrenia is a complex disorder with symptoms like hallucinations and delusions, often starting in late adolescence or early adulthood. Genetic and environmental factors contribute to its development. How about drug use disorders? Is it higher or lower than fire deaths? The answer is higher. Opioids, especially fentanyl, are the deadliest drugs due to high overdose rates. Cocaine can also cause severe heart issues, MDMA can lead to dangerous overheating, and heavy cannabis use may be linked to mental health disorders. For question 10, we have drugs vs alcohol. Alcohol-related deaths are higher. Alcohol use disorders affect millions worldwide, with genetics, binge drinking, tolerance, and severe withdrawal becoming key factors that increase health risks. Up next, we have alcohol use disorders vs brain-eating amoeba. Thankfully, this one isn't even close. The brain-eating amoeba is rare but has a fatality rate of 97%. It thrives in warm fresh water and typically enters the nose while swimming, causing rapid, fatal brain infections. How about meningitis? Is it higher or lower than alcohol use? The answer is higher. Meningitis can be caused by viruses, bacteria, fungi, or parasites with symptoms including severe headache, stiff neck, and sensitivity to light. Up next, we have leukemia. Is it higher or lower? The answer is higher. Leukemia is a type of cancer affecting blood and bone marrow, causing severe infections and bleeding that can be fatal without treatment. For question 14, we have homicide vs leukemia. On average, homicide is higher. Countries with the highest homicide rates often include regions with significant socio-economic challenges. For example, El Salvador, Honduras, and Venezuela have consistently reported some of the highest homicide rates in the world. For question 15, Parkinson's disease is lower. Parkinson's disease is a neurodegenerative disorder affecting movement and motor control. Well-known people who have been diagnosed with this disease include Michael J. Fox and Muhammad Ali. Up next we have homicide versus drowning. Drowning is lower. The most common ways people die from drowning include inadequate supervision, swimming accidents, and alcohol use, which impairs judgment and increases risk. Which one is higher, homicide or HIV? By almost double, the answer is HIV. HIV weakens the immune system, leading to AIDS and death from opportunistic infections and diseases due to a compromised immune system. Up next we have HIV versus suicide. Sadly, the answer is higher. Lesotho has the highest suicide rate with 87.5 suicides per 100,000 people. This is due to poverty, unemployment, and social stresses. And remember, if you're feeling down, then please reach out and talk to someone. Only by just, but malaria is higher. Malaria is a mosquito-borne illness caused by parasites that infect red blood cells, leading to severe complications and death if untreated. Countries with the highest rates include Nigeria and the Congo. For question 20, we have malaria versus diabetes. That's right, diabetes is almost double that of malaria. Diabetes is a chronic condition affecting blood sugar regulation with complications like heart disease and kidney failure leading to death if poorly managed. For question 21, we have diabetes versus tuberculosis. The answer is lower. Tuberculosis is a bacterial infection primarily affecting the lungs, which can cause severe respiratory problems and death if untreated. How about diabetes versus diarrheal disease? If you said lower, then you'd be correct. Diarrheal disease causes severe and persistent diarrhea, leading to dehydration and electrolyte imbalances, which can be fatal, especially in young children. For question 23, is diabetes versus neonatal disorders? The answer is higher. Neonatal disorders affect newborns, often due to birth defects or complications during delivery, leading to death from critical health issues present from birth. How about neonatal disorders versus dementia? Surprisingly, dementia accounts for 2 million deaths each year. Dementia is a group of disorders causing severe cognitive decline, leading to death from complications like infections or loss of bodily functions. For question 25, we have dementia versus road injuries. The answer is lower. Road injuries can often lead to death, which results from trauma caused by vehicle accidents, including head injuries and internal damage. Please remember to always drive safe on the roads, as it's not always your life that can be affected. For question 26, we have dementia versus chronic respiratory disease. By more than double, the answer is higher. Chronic respiratory diseases are long-term conditions affecting the lungs, including asthma, COPD, and bronchitis. They are often caused by smoking or pollution and can lead to breathing difficulties. For question 27, we have respiratory disease versus kidney disease. The answer is lower. Kidney disease impairs kidney functions, leading to kidney failure and death if not managed with treatments like dialysis. Early detection and treatment are key to managing the condition. How about cholera? Is that higher or lower than chronic respiratory disease? The answer is lower. Cholera is an acute illness typically spread through contaminated food or water. It leads to rapid fluid loss, but with proper treatment, including rehydration, most people recover fully. Up next, is cancer higher or lower? The answer is higher. Cancer is a group of diseases where cells grow uncontrollably and spread to other parts of the body. Common types include lung, breast, prostate, and colon cancer. Early detection and treatment significantly improve survival rates. And for our final question, we have cancer versus cardiovascular disease. The answer is higher. Cardiovascular disease includes conditions affecting the heart and blood vessels such as heart attacks and strokes. Countries with the highest rates include Russia and Ukraine. And that's it for today's video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. Let us know which cause of death you found to be the most intriguing. And more importantly, have a great day. See ya.